Okay, this is J.O.L.L.Y S Cooperation.
Hello, and welcome to J.O.L.L.Y S Cooperation. You can call me Jacob. Glad to have you here. Here, you will get the high-grade training, which will help you on your mission in the future. More on that later. The door will open in
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so very clearly we're going with kind of a Portal style of map. I'm getting a slight sense of deja vu here. I feel like we've had something like this before. But I think I've said that for a few other ones that we've played in DeceptionVille. You know, we kind of, it's variations on a theme. And so obviously we're going into some training.
This will be your initial test. You have to find the button, click on it to open the door. However, you don't have much time. Be quick and good luck.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, they weren't joking.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I mean, the first time I didn't go to where the arrow was because this button is obviously never going to be where they say it is.
5,
It's not going to be down here.
3, 2, 1.
Definitely no button.
10, 9,
Maybe it's like back here and we've been duped.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's not very easy to kind of
7,
climb over all this stuff and move it all out the way.
4, 3, 2, 1. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hmm.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
There's obviously going to be an obvious solution to this, and I've probably...
3, 2, 1.
I'm probably just not going to see it.
don't do it again or I'll be very angry.
He actually said something there.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
I mean, I don't even know what the button looks like.
2, 1.
Like that.
Good job. But that took you forever.
Yes, because it is quite difficult to kind of jump around this place and like throw boxes around.
Open the door on your right.
Okay, I guess that's the challenge.
Oh my fucking god, the idiot's cat turned off the lights and ignited the entire storage room. Find a way out immediately.
Oh yes, immediately, and then I die. Instantly. Without a way of escaping it.
Oh my fucking god.
Okay, I get this now. Slightly deceiving. Slightly deceiving. Again, I think you should never take damage unless you are aware as to why you're taking damage. You know, players don't like to be kind of mistreated in that sense, in that regard. Also, I'm having trouble seeing exactly where it is that the floor caves in. Oh, I can barely see anything now. Again, these props aren't necessarily the best thing to have in your way when you're trying to do an obstacle course. I think just removing half of these props and streamlining it would be far more beneficial. Also, I feel like there's a trigger there that is stopping me from progressing. Because I always thought it's a timed thing, but I don't think so. Or maybe I was wrong. Oh, I got caught on that box again. The crate. I cannot see a thing. It's all just red. Okay, I guess that is the right way. Now, how did I do that before? Oh. Oh wow, I actually made it. Well, until that happened. Okay, so it's definitely not through that door. Good to know. I actually managed to defy gravity there, which is crazy. I think I was close, but... Sometimes I can only make it, you know, there. Other times I can make it right to the end and I have no idea. I'm not sure how much randomness there is involved here. Because it does feel like certain random timings are happening. I guess the explosions will be random, right? I'm asking you as if someone out there might know. Well, maybe you do. I think my advice would be to do this, but without so many kind of crates, because they are very kind of inconsistent when it comes to moving about on them. I spoke before in the last puzzle about the physics props not being very reliable. And it's not that the physics was bad, it was just, you know, yeah, as I said, there's unreliable. So sometimes you jump and you don't quite make it. Once again, defying gravity. So even though I made it, it still killed me. Even though I managed to complete it, I still managed to die, which is like, that's a new level of weird. Like, that's the ultimate no-no for mapping, is once the player has completed the challenge, you know, you kind of don't kill them as punishment for completing it. I'm certain probably everyone probably got this first time except me. Everyone's like watching this video like, oh yeah, I did it first time, no problem. Not me. Maybe I'm just not that skillful at video games. Like, that was weird. It was like a wall went up. And then there I died like very quickly. And here I can't even move. Like, that time I seemed to survive a lot longer than I expected to, because I got snagged on the boxes. Snagged on the barrels. Caught in the fire. This is painful. I have to confess, this is painful to play. Like, my hand is sore. It's like the other one I played the other day. What was it, in Back on Track? Oh, wait, well, that wasn't the other day. That was the other year, I think. But at least that one, there was an element of consistency, I believe. This, it seems to be very random. Again, I think I completed it now. Whoa. Well, I've seen it all now. Okay, let's try that again. Back to this. I thought we'd put this behind us. Just for 2 seconds. I thought we'd done it. Come on, go, 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 go. Oh, I definitely made that. I definitely made that. Like, can you actually complete it? Like, that's what I want to know, because I was definitely not standing underneath that elevator. I mean, I thought the first part was terrible. with the button, because it wasn't very clear that, you know, where the button was or whatnot. I guess there was a little bit of deception, but it wasn't difficult. This, on the other hand, is outright just terrible design. Getting through this gap is like the only time I can actually get through the gap is when a barrel explodes directly behind me. Maybe we need to clear all 3 of the boxes carefully. But then we kind of waste time doing that. I think I spend too much time on that bit. On the jumping across the gap, but I'm not entirely sure when the gap triggers, like here. Yeah, it's hard to know when to actually start jumping, because you do need to jump. It does feel like the times I succeed at the end is when I just outright clear all the boxes in one swoop. Close again. Like, I seem to be able to push the right box into the actual hole. I don't know if we're supposed to. We did it! We actually did it! I don't even know how long that took me. Oh look, a pretty normal area.
Hello?
Let's not get in that elevator, because remember the last time there was an elevator in this map.
I don't think we will find the body. I'll go meet my new colleague.
It's gonna take ages for my hand to recover from that. So now we're looking for a way out of here. Maybe it wasn't here after all. Yeah, it's kind of obvious that that was the case because there was only one static prop. Sorry, physics prop. I can't seem to turn on my flashlight, but I think it's because we don't have the suit. I don't like the whole grabbing this
Tell you about our top secret information.
and then the vent
Our
breaking.
budget don't allow us to put cameras into operation. Pretend that we have an eye on them. And when someone dies, we collect their dead body and put it in our own developed time machine so we can send it back in time. That way the test subject will be reincarnated and the test will continue. That was all for today. I'm looking forward to work with you. Good luck on your first day.
My first day. Man, if every day's going to be like that, then bring it on. More vent crawling.
Come on! Why are you taking so long? I've been waiting for you to solve this test forever. Did you die? Why am I even asking? I can literally see you on our camera. Ah, finally! Solve it. Keep on going.
I don't know who this is.
Hello. I'm the AI announcer of this cooperation. Jacob went home because he got tired of your monkey brain, so I'm going to take over and help on your tests. Oh sorry, on your training.
Tests.
That's what I meant.
It's all the
Please
same.
proceed to the next chamber. Right in front of me is the J.O.L.L.Y S manipulation device. Please pick it up. This device allows you to grab and launch objects. Why do I need this? I hear you wonder. Well, you'll need it to complete your training in this chamber. This is basically a jigsaw puzzle. It is designed to test your ability to react fast in certain situations. There are deadly lasers that will shred you to pieces if you don't complete the puzzle in time. You have 2 minutes. Good luck. Sorry, I almost forgot. Here's a royalty-free soundtrack. It will help you to relax while solving the puzzle.
Wow. That better be royalty-free. Do we have to stitch them together? Is this Manhattan? Oh, I guess we put them in here. Oh, and it attaches them for you, I think. Okay, so here I am, starting back up again on J.O.L.L.Y S Cooperation.
Sorry, I almost forgot. Here's a royalty-free soundtrack. It will help you to relax while solving the puzzle.
So it's actually a built-in jigsaw. I guess if we put it all on to the canvas first, then we'll be able to see it a bit clearer. It's quite difficult again. Like, nothing in this map has been user-friendly or like easy to control. Right, that's a better strategy, I guess. Where are they going? You see, I don't even know where to begin. I guess that could be like an edge. That looks like another edge. But then there is that bit down there, so maybe that's a bit higher up. Now that looks about right. Ah. Now, where were these pieces? I don't really know. Was one here? It's really hard to find out. But again, it might be up. Or that might be the river down the middle. So where did that other piece go? Or was it this one? That actually looks correct. But where... Was it this piece? It must be this piece. Where did it go? Wait. What? Surely it should be the first piece you put on. You know, first on, first off. No. First on, last off system. But apparently not. They all seem to be on this one for some reason. I don't think the one I was looking for was on there. Right, that's right. And this is right. But... I'll have to do it all again. Where are they going? I'm certain some of them are getting stuck in the wall. So I know that that's correct. And I think this piece was also part of it somewhere. Maybe not. Maybe it was this piece. Yes, yes. So that piece is down there. Kind of looking for another piece of river. Uh-oh. That was not intentional. It wasn't that one. Oh my goodness, I think that's it. But where did this piece come from? Part of me thinks this row is along at this end. If only I could remember where that piece came from. Wow, random. Random luck. Hmm? Okay, I've got this confirmed. I seem to remember this one was... Nah, right, there we go. Is that right? I don't think that's right either. We're kind of looking for bluish. I know it's all kind of... Ah, there we go. Ah, it's beginning to come together now. Not quite.
Here's a royalty-free soundtrack. It will help you to relax while solving the puzzle.
Ah, that's it, I think. Is it? Nah, maybe not. Maybe. Where was it? Was this the one here? Don't know. That looks right. Uh-oh. That was not intentional. I'll keep cheating here because I don't have it that much time. I mean, just looking at what we've got so far, this looks pretty much correct. And you'd expect this one to be here. And this one, I'm pretty certain is on this side of it. So that just leaves us with the 4 more or less. Looks like the center of it. I mean, ah, right, the one back there. Oops. Seems to be that one. And this is connected to that one. Oh, this looks like kind of possibly the end one. If we can get it. Yeah, that looks like the top right. Guess I was wrong. What? Okay, this one. Hold up a minute. This is getting more confusing by the minute. So clearly I've made a big error. I just don't understand where they're going. No, I think this one is definitely that one. And this one on the other hand, isn't that one. That seems right. I think that is right. What am I missing?
Wow, you did actually solve it. Jacob did underestimate you, didn't he?
I have
The
no
door
idea
is
what I
now
did
open.
there.
Please proceed to continue your training.
I think there was a bit of a red herring. And when I say red herring, it's kind of, that's, you know, it's kind of a trick to make you think you've done it right, but you haven't. Overall, I would say that jigsaw is actually a really good idea. I don't know if it's original. It's certainly the first time I've come across something, you know, with, I think, an actual image. But it's, yeah, the 2-minute time limit's pretty silly, and it was really difficult to control. I did not enjoy doing it, even though I kind of got into kind of the rhythm of cheating and saving it when I thought I had a good pattern. It just wasn't enjoyable. Let's see what else this entry has to offer.
Since you've gotten so long, I'm going to tell you a secret information. Have you ever wondered why you get the feeling of being resurrected over and over every time you die? Well, every time you die, we put your dead body in our time machine and send you back in time, so you can resume your training.
Nice. Well, I really cared about that. Just for the record, I didn't.
This next puzzle is very simple and easy to solve. All you
Oh,
have to
good.
do is... You have 1 minute and 30 seconds. The countdown will start once I play a royalty-free soundtrack. Good luck and have fun.
Right. Once again, another poorly designed puzzle. guess
It looks like
we
you
weren't
failed to solve it.
anywhere near
Say
it.
hello to your old friend, the laser.
Okay, so I'm going to leave that one there for tonight. Once again, it is getting late and I have work in the morning. And I only got past one challenge today, and no doubt tomorrow night I will come back and continue playing through this map. Okay, so we're going to have a go at completing this one again. I thought about doing this last night. Not sure if it's quicker, but I think we possibly have a little bit more control. Maybe not. I mean, it doesn't seem like we're getting anywhere, but maybe we just need to practice. I guess it's kind of good to change tactic every now and again. I guess that's what we did with the last one. I don't know why I keep starting my sentences with I guess. That's one of these things people notice. They say, you start all your sentences with I guess. It's because I'm guessing. I guess. That's my catchphrase. If I ever became famous, I think I would have that on my t-shirts and stuff and merchandise. I don't actually think this is quicker.
It looks like you failed to.
I think it... I was lying in bed last night thinking, how could I make this quicker? I thought about punting it, and in my mind it was much better than now, so we will go back to the old picking it up with the gravity gun. And again, it seems to be very inconsistent. There might be a time on how long it can hold. Because I initially started, when I first started doing this, crouching down and doing it. But that seems to be much slower, but more, at least I think you get more control. But I actually seem to be getting further by standing up and just like, try to pull it almost. This is a nightmare. Much different than the map I played the other day. And just for reference, this will be the last day I will be attempting this, as this is the third day I have been trying to complete this map. Not full day, of course, I only have about 2 hours, an hour and a half each day. And I'm going to be busy for the next 4, possibly 5 days. So, and you know, by that point, you know, I'll have no motivation to come back or probably even edit this. So this probably will never see the light of day. Because I did imagine that, probably foolishly, that I'd have the entire Ville recorded by now, by tonight. Basically, I had mapped it all out, and the first couple of maps, the first 4 maps, I think were quite smooth going. I think I did them all very quickly, or quick enough, and I edited them all, and you know, or I've been editing them kind of in the morning when I've had a little bit of time. But now it has been yeah, now it's just what was I saying? I lost my train of thought there. As so happens. Yeah, I've edited the other ones, so they're kind of ready to go out. This one isn't edited at all, because I always edit it after I finish recording, even if there's multiple parts. Come to think of it, I often recorded the bigger mods I played in a winner. I don't think this is fun. I was thinking about it last night, and I absolutely think that challenges, there should be some element of challenges or challenge in your Half-Life 2, or kind of any custom thing that you do. It's good to have a challenge and something that you can work at, and some, you know, to feel a sense of achievement. But there's a balance. You got to make, you can't make it too easy, because then there's no sense of achievement. But you can't make it too hard, where it's frustrating and also time consuming, because all this is doing is wasting my precious time. Which is why you know, what with other stuff coming up, I'm just going to stop this tonight.
It looks like you failed to
Let's have a look to see if there's anything.
say hello to your old friend, the
Because
laser.
we could try and put the music back on, but it's just so annoying. Maybe if we get a really good run, we'll try the pausing game, the pausing technique, and then we'll try and get a good run and string them together, because I really don't see myself completing this in a winner. It's good when it's kind of, I think I said this, it's almost like you need to string them together. It's like, when it's like this, it's, you know, you can't really get it. Well, you can, but it's more difficult. But when it's horizontal like that, it's like much easier in theory. Although obviously it doesn't work when I want it to, when I'm trying to demonstrate. But yeah, you can see it really working. And then it goes like that. Another issue I have is I have no idea if anyone is watching. Because if I were you watching this now, I wouldn't be watching this. I feel it adds no value to anyone. Nor to myself. We're going to try and do the save tactic, where we're going to get a lot done, and then we're going to save it, and then if we fail, we're going to go back to the old point and just start quickly.
The countdown will start once I play a royalty-free soundtrack. Good luck and have fun.
Oh, blast. I was so close.
It looks like you failed.
I was so close that time. I have no idea what I did though. I have absolutely no idea what I did, but if I'd been... that's depressing. If I'd been just like maybe a second, I kind of choked I think at the end though. Okay, so I am going to try this one final
This
time.
next puzzle is very simple
because
and easy to solve. All you have to do is...
I am really enjoying this too
1
much.
minute and 30 seconds.
I thought
The countdown will start
I'd
once
be
I
able
play
to
a
do
royalty-free
this one
soundtrack.
quicker than the last. I thought the last one was like an anomaly, but it seems that that's not the case. I mean, so far every single puzzle or thing to do in this map has been badly designed. I say that not as a not to kind of get at anyone or anything like that, or disrespect the map creator. But it is true, having physics puzzles like the boxes at the start getting in your way, and then the exploding barrel thing being inconsistent, and then the map puzzle also being very difficult to control. But arguably, I'd argue that one was the best probably. Then I think, yeah, I this was also kind of difficult, and it goes too far in the difficult and frustrating direction for me to be having any fun. And I am, as I said before, I'm wasting quite a lot of time doing this. It all stems from this kind of philosophy I try to hold, in that once I skipped someone's map, it was I think either a Ville or a Map Labs, I don't recall,
It looks like you've failed to
and
solve it.
Say
hello to your
and they weren't very happy.
the laser.
Understandably, if they've spent time putting work into something, and then I skip it, then naturally they wouldn't be very happy. But from that point onward, I thought, I'm going to give every map a shot, and I'm not just going to write maps off. And obviously with this, I think I've gone too far in the other direction. I wonder what happens if we skip past the puzzle and pretend we've
Before
completed
you enter
it.
the time machine, I want you to blink for a second. Can you do it, please? Perfect. I supercharged your J.O.L.L.Y S manipulation device. This might help you in case something goes wrong.
I get the feeling there's going to be a lot more to this.
If you ever feel dizzy after the trip, remember to stay calm. This happens when two time machines from different timelines start at the same time. This will cause them to conflict, cause a power surge and possibly eject someone out to the void. Your mission will be quick. In and out, and once you're back in the machine, the dizziness will disappear. The sequence will start at any moment now. It seems that there was another time machine body at the same time. This is not your destination.
This is just...
I can't tell you.
This is trippy. Oh, no, there's a hunter out there somewhere. Alright, so I am definitely calling this one here because I've just gone outside and looked at the environment and it doesn't look very appealing. I'm sure it could be done. I'm sure if you pick up these things you could destroy these guys. I'm sure that's all good and proper, but I've kind of overspent my budget on my time budget on this map. So just to give my thoughts on that map, I think it seems an awful lot like Amateur Labs. It almost feels like it's trying to replicate it, because in Amateur Labs there was people speaking through the speakers in a kind of Portal style of map. There was a time machine, there were experiments and stuff like that. But it seems like a very cut price version of Amateur Labs, because Amateur Labs had a really good, unique story. This one was just all over the place in terms of narrative. In terms of the puzzles, the first one where you have to find the button was difficult because of the physics props. And that's more the physics implementation in Source. But even if you're going to have a puzzle like that, you're also going to want to streamline it. And then also the second puzzle with the barrels were random. And then you had the elevator, that was just poor design. The map puzzle was actually the best. I know there was a bit in between the two of them, but the gameplay wasn't particularly clear or concise, or was it fun? But the map part was actually good, but the implementation could have been a slightly better. And then that final puzzle we tried that we gave up on wasn't bad, but the time was too short. It felt very repetitive after I and maybe it's my skill, as I said before the other day when I was playing the first few. Maybe people got through these very quickly, but for me, I couldn't. Maybe that says more about me than the map, but that's I do think that they weren't very well designed. So overall, I'm sorry I have to give up on this. But I don't want to waste any more of my time. So I will continue on and hopefully record one more map or entry from this ville tonight.